Whoa, 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 wait. Do you guys hear that epic music in the background? It's like that meme. Why do I hear the Final Boss theme song right now? It's because we're about to reveal the last case of 2024 singles, Case M, scheduled for October 1st. This is a big deal. This is the final boss of the 2024 Mainline. Very, very excited about this, but it's also crazy because we have almost half a year left in the calendar. But in terms of Mattel releases, obviously they always end in October and they pick up 2025. They start the next year in about October, November of the prior year. It happens all the time. And so after this, we're going to start revealing 2025 stuff, and it's going to be awesome. Very excited for what's to come. And, we're inching closer to the 20th anniversary of Cars, and I know Mattel has something special in the works, or at least I hope so. Maybe even a little bit more special than the 15th anniversary Racing Reds, which honestly, we're not that commemorative after all. But anyways, such a side tangent. Let's get back on track. If you guys intend to reshare these contents elsewhere, please refer back to this video. I don't think these contents will be revealed anywhere else. Let's dive right in here with one, Road Trip Lightning McQueen. This is the variant. They've only done this version this year. They have not revisited that early 2022 version since last year, 2023. You also have one, Sally. You have one, The King, Strip Weathers, aka The King. As I always say, I love seeing The King in a case, so won't hear any squeaks of a complaint out of me. Then you also have the Cars 1 N2O Cola Racer Manny Flywheel in this case. Totally fine. He's been in a couple cases throughout the year. Haven't seen too many of him. And then here, of course, as I told you, I foreshadowed, I spoiled this last time. There are two GRC Lightning McQueens in this case as well, which I think we calculated means that there are 11 GRC McQueens over the last 4 cases of the year. Is that right? No, the last 5 cases of the year. Or I think it's more than that. So Case H, let's go back here, guys, had 3 GRC McQueens. Case J had 2, so we're at 5. Case K had 2, so we're at 7. Case L had 2, so we're at 9. Case M had 2, so we're at 11. So yeah, 11 over 5 cases. So you're averaging about 2.5 GRC McQueens per case. Now, granted, none of these cases, Case H, Case J, Case K, Case L, Case M, have hit the United States yet. Case H was scheduled for June 1st, Case J, July 1st, and Case K today, August 1st. All 3 of those cases have hit Australia. 2 of them have hit other countries. Case H has hit a ton of other countries, but none of them have hit the US yet, at least at the time of recording this video, which is the couple nights before August 1st. So yeah, I mean, it's just crazy right now what's going on with distribution. Every store within the US, Walmart, Target, looks horrible in terms of singles. So it is kind of distasteful to be revealing all this new stuff and just kind of being like, well, is it ever going to come? Because we are so far behind right now. We are 2 months behind schedule. It's really bad if you're in the US. But anyways, my whole point is that eventually when these cases start coming out, we are going to get absolutely slammed with GRC Lightning McQueens. It's going to hurt. You're not going to like it. And by December, you'll hate him. Trust me. People in Australia know what I'm talking about. Up next, we have one fabulous Lightning McQueen who will look like a godsend compared to GRC McQueen soon. You have one GRC Francesco Bernoulli in this case that has also been released quite a bit over the last few cases. He was just in Case L. He took a break in Case K. I don't think he was in J. No, he was in J. Yeah, so he's been in 4 of the last 5 cases with a quantity of at least 1. That first case was 2. So he might pegworm as well. Then you have one Radiator Springs Lightning McQueen, who at the beginning of the year was a new Thailand variant, pretty exciting, but now has been included a lot. Here you go. You have one GRC Max Schnell. So that's a carryover from the prior case, Case L, when he was new. So it's good that they're tossing him back into the case here. I really do think that is a good call there. Next up, we have one Jason Roadkey, another really, really solid, strong inclusion here. Pretty sure he was only prior included in his debut case of Case H. Yep, that is correct. So he is back now, and a little fun, fun fact. I don't think I told you guys, but originally, like, he was coded as just RX Cars. Like, that was it, RX Cars. So, try and decipher that. How does that relate to Jason Roedke? Let me know what you think. Then we have one Jackson Storm. One President Mater. I'd say that's pretty good. I think that's a win. President Mater has not been included really at all. I'm pretty sure this is the first case he's been back in since Case E when he debuted. So that's awesome. Everyone will get a second chance with him. Very reminiscent of how they re-included Cave Mater in Case K after he had taken a break for a while. Then you have one Mateo in this case who debuted in Case G in his 2024 packaging. Speaking of Case G, Chris Freightman is also back in this case, which is really good. Another fantastic release this year that is getting a little bit more love after, he debuted in Case G. He was not included in Case H. He was not included in Case J. I don't believe he was included in Case K. I think Case L had Tony Motorfeld. Yes, so Case L got the other new character from Case G, Tony Motorfeld. Case M got Chris. So it all evens out in the end. This is one that I'm actually, for whatever reason, excited about, but you have DJ with Flames back in this case as well. Again, he debuted in his 2024 packaging as a new Thailand variant in Case F, and now he's back again here. I never found him. I've hardly even found really Case F at all. I think my friend within the Illinois, Indiana region found the case and got me a Corey Turbowitz from Case F, but other than that, haven't seen Alan Aiken-Axler, haven't seen a DJ with Flames. All right, now on to the great new stuff. This case is probably the best of the year. If we are looking at it in summation here, you can make an argument for some other cases, but there's a lot going on here, so let's get after it. You do have one GRC Miguel Camino, brand new to this case. However, you can make the argument not super exciting because he is included in a 2-pack with Jackson Storm. Now, when will that be out? Comparison with the single, with GRC Shoot to the Roki, the 2-pack squeaked out in Canada before it actually came out in Australia and Greece as a part of Case J. So who knows? I think that the single probably will come out first, but at the end of the day, who knows? Just because the 2-pack distribution's also wonky as hell. So who knows? You do have two of GRC Cruz Ramirez in this case, so believe it or not, that is the first time they've done her as a 155. They have done her as a mini racer, so don't forget that. But first time being released in the full scale, there she is. She looks really strong. Excited to see her. You also have Byron Crashforth in here. I think that's his last name, Byron Crashforth. See, on my documentation, yes, it is Byron Crashforth, but the reason I don't know that immediately is because the case list codified him as Blue Land Racer A Medium. Whatever the hell that means, right? I honestly thought it was going to be a single release of Mark Sontheimer, the blue Dats Jammin' with the blown engine, essentially. I honestly thought it would be that. But it turned out to be a new character, a new release, which is great. Byron Crashforth, he looks great. He's like a longer Nile speed cone and a shorter Peggy liner that's blue with no decals. Yeah, but yeah, he looks really strong. He looks great. It is kind of funny though. He's basically like Mark Sontheimer, but just in the thin icicle model and not the Dats Jammin' model. You also have two Snot Rod with Flames in this case. I love how they kept Snot Rod till the end. This reminds me of 2020 when in the final case of the year, they gave us Metallic Snot Rod as the new release, along with, I think, Doc with Tire was in that case as well. It was a really good case to end 2020. And Snot Rod with Flames here, probably the most iconic tuner. He's the only one that's not a Japanese import. He looks awesome. He's got the flames coming out of both sides. He's got the blown engine. Everyone's going to be all over this release. So including two of him is a wise choice. I also like including two of the GRC Cruz because she will not be in any other cases. Obviously, she might get re-released next year, but in terms of this year, only Case M. So yeah, can't wait. Brand new Thailand variant and wraps up all the... How do I say this? It wraps up all of the flamed tuners as new Thailand variants in 2024. You obviously got Wingo, followed by DJ, followed by Boost in 3 consecutive cases, E, F, and G. And then you took a few cases off, and here we are back with Snot Rod. And lastly, last but not least, the best release of the entire year, in my opinion, Mandy Freunderbender, the Tach-O-Mint Crew Chief. So there you guys have it. After releasing Bryn Imager back in 2019, about like April, May of 2019, you got Tach-O-Mint Pity. They were going to do a Tach-O-Mint Crew Chief. They have a stock image. It was posted to Walmart.com, maybe even Amazon too. So was the Fiber Fuel Crew Chief for that matter. Both of which were canceled. Now, instead of going the route that they were going to by making the Tach-O-Mint Crew Chief white with all the Tach-O-Mint logos, they have made her orange, like kind of like a beige color that matches the hat on Bryn Imager. So kind of, sticking more accurate with the Pity than the racer itself, because we all know Greg Candyman's like a poop brown color. He probably should be lighter based on how he looks in the movie and some of the stock images that Mattel has released. But regardless, he's not. So, I don't know. They don't look that consistent together in terms of colors, what I'm trying to say. But obviously, at the end of the day, it's going to be a great release. Only 1 per case. Super popular. Going to go crazy in the Bumper Save and Easy Idle Crew Chief model, the JW model. So, yeah. That's going to be my favorite release of the year, I think. So glad that they ended up on canceling her. Didn't think it was going to be a her. I had no idea. But yeah, it's a her now. I always said him just because that's the assumption I made. So gotta undo that. But there you guys have it. Now, originally in this case, there was going to be another new release. But I'm pretty sure it has been canceled. All I'm going to say is that Margaret Motorray probably sneaks into this case. There's a solid potential that Margaret Motorray is in this case. I think I only gave you 23 cars. Now, I know the new car was canceled because he or she is not on the poster. Now, if they surprise us and release a car that's not on the poster, I would be frambommeled. We have package reveals of all these cars. We do not have a package reveal of the one that was canceled, so I don't think that's the case. I will be doing a video here very, very, very soon. Don't worry, guys. I just need to get around to doing it, where I talk about what car was canceled. And obviously, I've already revealed, I think I've talked about this before, Margaret Motorray replaced this car, probably for the best, but maybe not. We're going to dive into that. Let me know who you're most looking forward to from KSAM here of 2024. Thank you guys so much for watching, as always. Cannot wait to dive into reveals for 2025. Chances are, though, we will not pick this up on September 1st. I don't think I will have all the 2025 lists by then. If I was following the same schedule as last year, I will get them a little bit later, and then we'll launch into the reveals and all that stuff. So we'll see how it goes. Hopefully, but I will get them out to you guys as soon as possible. And yeah, we'll just keep ripping the monthly schedule. I do have color changers list, though, for 2025. So we'll at least be doing those. All right, guys. As always, thank you for watching. Bye now.